Hi everyone, happy Monday. Welcome to my yarn car. My name is Ginger. I am the Yarn Geek. And I tell you what, this is a Monday. I am exhausted. I'm cranky because I haven't got to play with my yarn very much. And it is 94 degrees. The thingy-majig on my phone says feels like 98, and it is hot and sticky. And then on the way home from work, oh, by the way, I'm sitting in my car because I just got home from work, and I know the minute that I go into my house, kids are gonna want food. So I'm hiding here in my car for a few minutes to talk to you sane people. So I even brought my yarn bag today in the hopes that I would be able to get some time to crochet some stuff. Not a chance. Meetings. I had a few meetings at home before I left, and then meetings. But you know, the cool thing is I've noticed is that since I've been doing these YouTube videos, and especially the Vlogust videos, that I have absolutely no fear of getting onto web meetings and talking anymore. Except for the fact that whenever I'm on the web meetings, I want to talk about yarn. And when I have the web meetings at my house, they can see the whole background of yarn because it looks just like it does for you guys. And they're like, "Are you in a yarn store?" I'm like, "No." Everybody thought you were in a yarn store. So now, okay, I'm a job coach at both the high schools in our town. And so all the teachers at both high schools, they were all thinking I was having my meetings from yarn stores. Like, nope, it's my house. So of course I gave them all a link to my YouTube channel. Okay, so sorry guys, I am out of my mind today. Let's see, what else was I going to tell you? Oh, I did do an August 23rd video last night, which is a total freak show. I tried to make to show you guys how I made that blanket. I'll post it later. It's my missing day video, because I just don't think that I describe how to make things. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna try something easier. That blanket was the bobble strings on it are a little bit difficult, so for me to explain. It's probably harder for me to explain than it is to actually do it. So I'm going to try something easier to explain to you guys before I try something harder to explain. So anyway, any yarny kind of stuff that happened today was I've made a couple of decisions. I told you about this mosaic blanket that I'm making using this yarn because it's in my yarn bag, and I've decided that when I make a mosaic blanket, and if I used yarn that has similar colors in it, it doesn't contrast as much. So the better thing to do is, if I'm going to use skeins of yarn that have different colors, to make a bright contrasting color with it. Like maybe I should use a bright red with this yarn, or an orange, or something that contrasts with it. And same with this, something that contrasts with it, instead of these both together, because I'll show you what happens. I mean, you can kind of see the design starting to happen, but it's also kind of hard to see too, because there's not a big enough contrast, and the more I make on the blanket, I'll be able to show you guys. So also I don't know if I'll get a lot done on this tonight, because I am working on 3 pattern tests. One I'll be able to show you. Another one I can't show you because it's going to be a surprise, but it's going to be a free pattern for September in Happily Hooked magazine. And the first one is a child size Tunisian crochet skirt that I'll be able to show you guys too. And oops, oh, it's the only one I can show you guys so far. And the other one, I don't know. It's going to be I don't know if it's a surprise yet or not, so I'm not going to tell you what it is, but it's for fall. So the 3 things: the child size skirts, the surprise for Happily Hooked magazine free pattern, and the awesome thing for fall. The designer is Roxanne, the same one that I made the gingham top for. So that's my yarning news today. And so I'm going to get started on those skirts tonight, and I need to head over to Instagram. I have not been on Instagram all weekend because, well, I did on Saturday morning because I posted a picture. Oh yeah, one of the things that I wanted to remember is, if you guys ever want to see like good pictures of the different patterns that I test for pattern testers or for designers, go check out my Instagram. I'm Yarn Geek on Instagram, and then you can see what those patterns look like on. And also in my Instagram, like in the caption for the Instagram, I'll always have a like a hashtag that you can just click to go straight to see what other pattern testers who have tested that pattern or have made that pattern, what their tops look like. So, you know, no matter whether you're small, medium, large, whatever, you can see the different sizes for all of the different testers that have tried it. Plus, if it's already a published pattern, you can see what it looks like on other people. So, I mean, I know that when I look at a size small, or that it might not look the same on me because, like, maybe I have a different body type. But if I look for people that have the same type of body type as me, and I'm like, okay, yeah, that pattern would look good on me. So I've gotten patterns before where I've made it and then I'm like, maybe this doesn't go with my body type. And my body type is like, I'm a little square. I'm a chunk. And I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. I'm just a solid chunk, just like a block, like a rectangle. So you know, so that's what I do. Uh-oh, a kid is coming out to the car. What's he doing? He's gonna want to talk to me. Hi, sweetie.
I'm gonna go hit in the backyard.
Oh, you're gonna go hit the baseball? Okay. Okay. Bye. Love you. That was Willie. He's practicing his baseball in the backyard. He's such a good boy. He just looked back at me because he knew I was talking about him. Anyway, I'm gonna have to make a video someday where I tell you about all my kids. And I probably won't mention names unless I get their permission, because sometimes they get mad at me. But it is the other thing that I brag about a whole lot, is my kids. Ooh, let me tell you something. I do have to tell you one thing that's really cool. My daughter Veronica, who is 22 years old. Is that my mom? No, it's somebody turning around in the driveway. It's a Subaru. Okay, so what was I saying? 22 years old, lives in New York. She met her boyfriend in high school. They both went to New York Conservatory of Dramatic Arts together. They both graduated a couple of years ago. And she's trying out for movies. He's like, of course, he has a job at the school that he made his own position for, which is awesome. But anyway, she has been in a couple of TV shows and a couple of, she's going to be in like one of the online plays that's coming out, and she got an extra part in Stephen King's, what is it? Why can't I think? That was supposed to be coming out in 2020, but I don't know if it is anymore. Oh, what is the name? West Side Story. She was like an extra, and she says, "Mom, I was this close to Stephen King. I could have reached out and touched him." Which I thought, oh my gosh, that is so awesome. So anyway, yeah, she's my daughter, the movie star, and then I have two daughters that are teachers, and one teaches art, lives in Arkansas. The other one teaches 5th grade, lives here in Kansas. And then, sorry, I just got off on a tangent. Anyway, yarn. Oh, I wanted to tell you what I'm going to do with this. I just feel like I haven't talked to you guys all day, which I guess I haven't. But I'm going to, as soon as I finish this particular pattern, I've decided that I might make the same pattern throughout the whole blanket, but I'm going to keep it, I'm going to keep using the deep teal ombre. It's Red Heart Deep Teal Ombre throughout the entire pattern because I like the blue. And then I got a whole bunch of different colors of this yarn on clearance at Michael's. It's the Loops and Threads. I forget exactly what it's called. It's a baby yarn, and I got a whole bunch of different colors of this. So I'm just going to keep as this runs out. I'm just going to keep changing the skeins. So we'll see how it turns out. If it doesn't, I will just turn it into a pillow. That's what I'm doing with the pink one that I made in there. I'll have to show it to you guys on the next video. But I think that's it for all right now. And thank you so much for being here and coming to see my video, or I guess putting it on your phone or whatever. And you know, it's really hard for me to call everybody subscribers because I really think of you as my friends. So I will see you guys. I will see my friends, which is all of you, either today or tomorrow or whenever I hop on next. And you guys have an awesome night. Stay cool. It's like, I don't know, 94 feels like 98. Actually, to me, it feels like 1,000 degrees. It's like, stay cool. Both cool, as in not sweaty, and cool, as in I'm so cool. Okay, love you guys. Bye. Oops, wrong one.